these M4 convertibles. The old M4 convertibles were all the hard times.
Yeah, it was a hard time.
We had a Yaris Blue Marine Apache.
I get all the features, all the safety features I want. Did he say wireless charging was available now?
Mm-hmm.
Is it on there? It's not listed on there. It might be part of the premium package.
We can double check with him, make sure.
I thought that's what he said.
Yeah, I heard him say that. Yeah, he was saying wireless charging. The wheels. So everyone, this is. Hey everyone, welcome back. All right, so here we are. We're at BMW Concord, and Lexi's about to place the orders. Now, surprisingly, we were not thinking about BMW. All the cars looked at, and we wind up here at BMW. So we'll flip around. Come with me. And we're gonna order a car identical to this one here. That picture is gonna be an X3 M40. So
It's kind of messed up that this one has
the shadow line, yeah.
the shadow.
See, what I'm thinking is when mine comes in, you can just pop this grill off.
Only thing
This
is,
car's still here.
we won't get the shadow line, the extended shadow line with this one.
When you were
But I think it'll be a good video. I could probably make
I think so.
I could probably swap the grill out.
This is, I have to go back into the actual.
Everything else is pretty identical to this car.
It's been on.
The reason I get this one is because this one doesn't have everything we want. So we're just going to place an order. And you can see that Lexi and Howard's over here.
Although my dad made a joke the other day, he's like, "What do you need a sound system for? This is going to be your mom car. All you're going to listen to is wheels on the bus."
Wow.
I was like, "Thanks, Dad."
Yeah, there's
What's
Howard.
happening?
It's like
Yeah.
Barney song in high def. 2 of the 4 colors of the upgraded leather. It wouldn't let you pick oyster or black. It would be mocha. Or no, it wouldn't let you pick oyster. It only let you pick mocha or black.
That doesn't surprise me.
So I wasn't sure if that was like just the website being weird or if that was.
It sounds like it was them. Like it sounds like the way they built it, which means they only have so many seats.
If you added it, it would automatically delete the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you have to have the ventilated seats,
That's fine.
yeah, we can grab the key for this guy. We'll stop you,
Sure.
right?
Thank you so much.
For sure.
It's pretty. It's like
it?
lipstick red, yeah.
He probably would like that. This is already, he was saying that, what do you call this one again? Takora.
Takora red. He said it's Sensitech though, so he says
This is not leather.
so this isn't leather, but he said it could be available. It's like a brown red.
It's a little darker than I was kind of thinking. Put it on my phone.
I don't know if they'll offer a ventilated seat. We can apply for it and see if it's available, if they would be able to accommodate.
Saturday.
I really like this Tanzanite X5, I really do.
Days off are just
But I need to focus, and this is for Lexi. Oh, look at this X7, the M thing. Wow, this is nice. This is nice.
He's over there crushing on that Tanzanite X5. Yeah. He's like, "Tell me I don't need it." That guy was gonna swing his door out. It's like this far from the fender.
Right.
Yes.
All right, everyone. So we decided to move forward with the X3 M40. Our supervisor Howard, he is going to monitor the allocation. Right now, the only thing we're going to miss out on that we're kind of wanting to get is the shadow line grill. Correct?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can replace the grill, but I think just having that with the shadow line headlights is the main thing that I can't really replace. So it's expensive. So we'll see. I would think things change in the next couple of weeks. If not, we'll go ahead and move forward with our build and go from there. But I think right now we're pretty, 100% sure it's going to be the X3 M40.
Yeah.
Anything want to say to the viewers?
You were right.
It's on video. Okay. All right. You get some food or something, or what do you want to do?
Sure.
All right. All right. So you guys watched it, and you have heard from Lexi herself. She is on that BMW train, and she definitely wants one. And I think for having someone that can help her, knowledgeable with the product, get her into one, I think that just helped her kind of convince her over to the brand. Like, hey, you know what? There are fun to drive cars, and you can get some features. Now I know the newer G chassis cars, G05, G01, all the new ones, they seem to have a little bit more luxury as opposed to like the F80 or the F85. I feel like that they have that more simple interior. I think the X3 M40i is comparable competition to the Audi SQ5. But I think that when she ran the numbers, she could see what she was getting with each car, and it came down to very minor little things she could be missing with the SQ5, such as the heated and cooled cup holders. But I think there was something else in there. I think with the Bang & Olufsen sound system, I mean, that's a great sound system, but I don't know how the Harman Kardon is going to sound, but it is an upgrade. So she definitely wants the Harman Kardon, which is why we didn't buy that example that they had on the lot, because that's obviously we go for audiophiles. I have Harman Kardon. She's got the Burmeister in her Mercedes, and I have the Bang & Olufsen in my X5M. Now, timeline. We're waiting until May, which actually by the time I put this video out, it probably will be May. So hopefully by the time you see this video, we should have an order already in. I'm just waiting to hear back from sales advisor to see when the next allocation, when we can place our order. Also the pricing, it comes out cheaper than the Audi SQ5. We're getting pretty much very similar spec. We're getting more horsepower. I think a little bit faster acceleration. Not that is is a big thing, but it seems to be obviously, but less money. And plus, even when you're comparing with the cars, the BMW coming cheaper, and every Audi we've went to have been marking those cars up. So anyway, we looked at it, we talked about it, we talked about the X3 over lunch, and decided that it was probably the best for her, best for us. And like I said, I wasn't trying to push her anyway. We told her, if you want to go back to Audi, if you want to look at another Audi, let's do it. We can always revisit it. And she's like, no. She said this is what she wanted. She saw that the price come out cheaper than the Audi, and there's no markup, and she felt comfortable with the sales advisor. But we have we sort of have our go-to person at every dealership. Just for example, like Jukes at Mercedes Fairfield. He's our favorite to pretty much our point of contact when we go to Mercedes. We're shopping for Mercedes, and obviously me, this is not our last car we're gonna buy forever, so it's always good to have those contact references. Or if we know people, I have friends who are people, hey, I want to go buy. I say, hey, you know what? You need to go see this person. You need to go see this person. We'll see. And thank you for watching. And if you've been following the vlogs, you probably had noticed that my refrigerator had went out. Finally got a new fridge. Actually had it a few days after that. I'm finally able to stock groceries. Now this refrigerator was bigger than the last one we had. We had the counter depth. If you were on the fence and trying to decide if it's counter depth worth it, my personal opinion, no. Because yeah, it looks great when it's sitting, there, but usability, when you're actually opening and putting things in the fridge, you start realizing there's not a lot of space, and you run out pretty quickly. And we sort of stock from the two of us, and occasionally when the kids are have the kids, we adjust accordingly. And a lot of times we're like, okay, well, we have to do pretty much just shop for groceries every week, which is not a huge thing. So we're not stocking up and having food with the risk of spoiling. But during the shelter in place is where I realized, hey, we need to stock some groceries, but then we didn't have the place to put them. All right, so got a new refrigerator. Got that installed. This one is a little bit bigger, actually a lot bigger, because I had a counter depth before. Didn't want to spend the money on a counter depth and lose less space, but yeah, this one is very huge. But we do get this flex drawer, so we can use it for drinks or use it as additional freezer. And then it does have the option to use to make craft ice. Also, craft ice isn't a big thing for me because, like I said, I just don't drink a lot or hardly ever. So, but I guess if I were to entertain, maybe have people over, I can, hey, look at this, put this ice in there. Sup, dog? Sup? Next thing, I took an oil sample from that last oil change with the AMSOIL, and I want to get. I talked about the oil analysis, but I am actually going to send it off to Blackstone and do a full in-depth analysis. So drop that in there, and we'll get that all sent off, and I'll let you know the results. But also, you guys had completed the light challenge of the Tesla Model S Plaid. All right, so I have a Model S Plaid reserved next week. I'm going out of town, and I have it for over a week. So I want to make my conclusion, or make my kind of form my opinion on the car. I have a chance to be able to drive it. I'm taking it on a road trip, and we'll see.